Since someone requested it on my Toonami video, I guess I will talk about them. Before I begin this, I want to make it clear for some of y'all. Some of you are new, some of you aren't. I don't know how many of you have been around, I don't know how many of you know me. I find it funny when I get new subscribers and I get comments like, "You seem really arrogant." I am really arrogant. That's who I am. I'm an asshole. Get used to it, or you can unsubscribe. It's your choice. If you like me, you'll stick around. If you don't like me, toodles. Before I start talking about anime, I want to make it really clear. I'm not one of these elitist shitheels that says, "Oh, Japanese animation is the best thing on the planet." No, it's not. I love the old American cartoons. I like American animation. Japanime and all that stuff is just something I discovered when I hit my teens. I draw. I do a lot of artwork. If anybody wants links, on my Facebook is all my artwork, and I have a DeviantArt page, but I haven't really updated it a whole lot. It's got some on there, but my artwork's not the best thing in the world. I have really, really good stuff, and then I have stuff that looks like a kindergartner did it. When I first discovered anime, it was a part of my life when I was drawing and I needed a medium, and when I found DBZ, I started drawing like that, and I branched out. I like anime. It's something from a different culture, but it's been integrated into our society really well. We have stuff that's being produced today that looks like it's Japanese anime, but it's being made by American companies. I like anime, but I'm not one of these people that is obsessed with it. I used to be in my teens, I will admit that. I was one of these stupid little kids that loved to eat ramen, listen to J-pop, and I wanted to go to Japan and fuck some schoolgirls. And it was okay back then because I was younger, so shut up. The reason I'm saying all this is I'm going to show you a small fraction of the anime collection that I have, actual anime that I myself have purchased, because I want to give you an idea of what I view as being good anime. People watch different kinds of anime. Some people like the sophisticated stuff, some people like the balls-to-the-wall action, and some people like the porn. I'm not going to show you any of that. But I myself am very picky when it comes to anime, and it has to hit me just right. It has to have story, characters. It can't just be a blood and gore fest. It can't just have profuse cursing. Okay, you know, if you watch Bennett the Sage, you'll see what he's talking about with adult anime having cursing and blood and gore. It has to be a certain flavor for me to enjoy it. And I'm going to show you a bunch of anime. You can call this filler, you can say you're talking too much, whatever. This is going to be a long video. If you don't want to listen to me rant about Bleach and shit, fast forward till you see me being irate. Anywho, I'm going to show you some of my anime. These are two of my favorite animes that came on Spike. If you have Spike TV, you probably saw them as well. It's Afro Samurai and Afro Samurai Resurrection. Both of these are excellent, not only in the fact that they are adult, there's foul language, there's blood and gore, there's tits, but they have a good revenge plot to them. The flow is good, the story, the music, the action, everything is really good in this anime. So you need to check both these out. I have the director's cut for both of them. They're not very expensive. Go check them out. This is an anime that Daniel sent me. You can go check out my Christmas Part 2, and you'll see when I unbox this. I watched this anime, and the only way I can describe it is absolutely breathtaking. The reason I wanted to watch it is because it has one of the most unique art styles I've seen in a long time. And I think that if you are a fan of anime and you watch this, it will hurt your eyes in the first few episodes, but when you adjust, it's going to be one of the most breathtaking experiences ever. This is not an action anime. There's like one fight scene in this whole anime. It's a psychological tragedy. It is beautiful, and you need to see it. It is Genkyutsuo, the Count of Monte Cristo. Beautiful anime. Check it out. This is another anime that I picked up. It has several awards across the top of it, and after watching it, I can tell why. This anime reminds me so much of my days with Digimon, it's ridiculous. But that is Summer Wars. If you haven't seen this anime, go check it out. Pretty much all of these I show you need to check out. Another box set that I have, well, I've got quite a few box sets I haven't shown you yet, but this is my box set. These are two movies, and I found them complete together, and I bought them. And if you haven't seen it, the first movie is really convoluted. I don't really suggest it because it's confusing. If you watch it on its own, you probably won't enjoy the experience. But if you watch the first movie and then right after it watch the second one, you'll not only get the idea of what's going on, but the second one flows more like a traditional movie, and it feels a lot better for your brain. But both of these together are excellent, and if you find them, you need to purchase them. That is Karas, the Prophecy and the Revelation. The ending of the Revelation is amazing. Made me cry. Next up is an anime that you really don't have a whole hell of a lot of an excuse if you haven't seen it, because it did come on Adult Swim for a number of years. It's been on Cartoon Network. It is one of the best anime you will ever watch. Trigun. And yes, I have the complete series. Because I don't do that bullshit where I buy like a few episodes. I buy complete. Trigun. Not going to explain anything, just watch it. Another one that is absolutely ridiculous. They charged me $40 for 6 episodes, and it was worth every penny. FLCL, or Fulikuli is what we usually call it. The anime is batshit ridiculous. I could explain it to you, but it would really put you off from watching it if you have no idea what I'm talking about. My camera glitched, I don't know if y'all saw that. Go buy this anime. And, of course, this is my Mac Daddy. This is like the supreme awesomeness of my collection. Again, another anime you have no excuse for missing. Stop glitching, camera. It's being very goofy. Another anime you have no excuse for missing if you have Adult Swim and have watched it at one time or another. And that is Cowboy Bebop. I love this anime. My camera's still glitching. I don't know if y'all can see that. It'll probably behave when I stop showing stuff to you, because that's usually what it does. It likes to act like a dick. This anime right here, I don't know if it's ever been on television. It is one of my cherished animes. I would tell you a long, drawn-out story about it, but people get irritated with me talking anyways. Go check this out. It is violent, it is bloody, it is gory, and as soon as they finish the Ultimate series and release it on fucking DVD, I'll buy it too. And that is Hellsing. Complete. The last anime box set I want to show you is one that came on Sci-Fi. If you have the Sci-Fi channel and you've ever watched its Animonday, which I don't think is airing anymore. I think they canceled it, and if so, fuck Sci-Fi. This anime has a distinct art style, and my buddy Corey, I've tried to get him to watch it, but he's just so fucking weird about anime. I love it. It has a great story, some touching moments, and it's really, really good. You need to check it out. Seriously. That is Noeen. Now, I've gotten these anime out of the way. I am a fan of anime like DBZ, Yu Yu Hakusho, Inuyasha. I don't do the obscure anime. I've never watched Fruits Basket. I don't know about those. Other anime that I have are like Wolf's Rain, Gungrave. Of course, my mind goes blank when I try to think. That usually happens. I have quite a bit of anime, so I hope that gives you some notion of what I'm about when it comes to my anime viewing experience. And I hope it lets some of you newer people that aren't used to me talking shit on stuff, I hope it lets some of you newer people understand where I'm coming from. Because I'm about to make fun of Bleach and Naruto as best I can. I don't know how long this rant will be, and I don't know if I'll run out of points. I forget stuff all the time and remember stuff afterwards. It pisses me off. But I want to let you know something right quick. If you enjoy Bleach and Naruto, you should turn the video off now, because I'm not going to say anything that you're going to want to hear. I'm going to make fun of these anime, and you're not going to like it. But if you do continue to watch and I say something that pisses you off, please leave a comment. I want to make fun of you. Let's proceed. Now, when picking between the lesser of two evils, I gotta be honest, Bleach is the lesser of two evils. If I had to choose between Ichigo and Naruto, I'd go with Ichigo. So I'm going to talk about Bleach first, because it's the one that makes me less psychotic and wanting to bash my head against the TV. So, let's go with it. Bleach. What is Bleach? It's a shonen action anime. It has all the crap that we've seen in DBZ before, except it stretches it out over 200 fucking episodes. I'm pretty sure it's over 200. I stopped watching this series, and yes, I've watched enough of these anime so that I can make fun of them properly. I will give you the exact episodes I stopped watching. So if you are a fan of the series and you've watched this fucking anime, you have no excuse but not to know where I stopped watching. I watched the Bleach anime up until the point Ichigo had already become the Soul Reaper. He had already started seeing that figment, that other copy of him, the black and white one who's crazy. The episode I stopped watching was where they got to the, I guess I could call them soul vampires. They were these characters that drank the souls of humans, and they were some random side filler bad guys. They drank the souls of humans, and the last episode I remember watching of Bleach was when Ichigo was fighting one of them, and she had a guardian of some sort who was made of fire. I remember him fighting this fire dude in what looked like a steel yard or a construction site. Now, if you've watched the anime, you should be able to reach into your noggin and find out which fucking episode I stopped watching. If you have the proper names for these characters, please put them in the comments and let me know. But it was Ichigo fighting a fire dude who belonged to a soul vampire chick. Okay, are we all on the same page right now? That's where I stopped watching. Before that was plenty of bullshit that I can tear apart. Let's start with the most egregious error that this anime has, in that it has the DBZ formula down to a T. Now, what is it I like about Dragon Ball Z? Well, number one, I saw it first. I'm used to all its bullshit. I grew up with a majority of it. I had one guy flip out earlier because I didn't know who this red-haired motherfucker was from Dragon Ball. And no, I didn't watch all of Dragon Ball. I watched a good portion of Dragon Ball Z, and unfortunately a lot of DT. But this anime copies Dragon Ball Z a lot. It has filler, 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 fight, filler, filler, fight, fight, filler, filler, fight. I don't understand why it does that. Dragon Ball Z had a lot of filler. It had episodes where they were talking, powering up, training, things like that. But it always managed to focus on the big bad guy. And that's what Bleach and Naruto have a lot of, it's big bad guys. Let's see. With Bleach, when I first started watching the show, the big bad guy was that... Fuck, what is he? I don't know his name. So if you know the name, put it down in the comments. In fact, comment while I talk. That helps even things out. The big bad guy when the show starts is this hamster-looking hollow that killed Ichigo's mother. I don't know how to describe him except he looks like a big fucking hamster, and he has what can only be described as like an angler distraction thingy that turns into a person and he pulls it back and he attacks you. That was the big bad guy. And I remember watching all the way up until the fire guardian dude and the blood vampire, soul vampires. I remember watching all the way up in there, and all I could think was, whatever happened to the hamster hollow? I haven't seen him in a while. Wasn't he the big bad guy? And I remember my cousin trying to explain to me, oh, it's been Aizen all along. We never knew he was behind everything. I don't really care. I hate dogs. I don't really care. The thing that drives me crazy about Bleach, first and foremost, is the same thing with Naruto. It pulls bad guys out of its ass. It started off with the hamster-looking guy. It went on to having the other hollows. Then it started the soul vampire thing. I think that was a side filler bullshit. Then it had hollow reaper combos. And I got no fucking idea what it has now. I actually tried to watch an episode of this the other night. I believe I mentioned it in my Toonami video. I will repeat it here. It was an episode with the giant hollows that come out of the sky, have a big fancy name that sounds Spanish. Something Grande, I think. Ichigo was trapped in an orb of red light, and the Reapers had some sort of thing going on with their Zanpakutos. I don't know. I really don't. And I don't give a fuck anymore. The anime pulls bad guys out of its ass, and now it's gotten to Aizen. And I haven't watched the anime in a long time, so I really don't know what's going on with Aizen, and I don't care. DBZ did it right. DBZ did have the big bad guys, but it didn't give you a lot of bullshit and exposition to explain why there was a new bad guy. Goku, or somebody else, killed the bad guy, and then all of a sudden, oh look, it's a new bad guy that wants to destroy this little itty-bitty rock that Goku now lives on. Simple. With Bleach, it has a bunch of bullshit exposition. It has a bunch of scenarios and backstory and all this stuff. And a lot of anime goers would say, oh, that's deep. No, I call it bullshit. Ichigo doesn't even seem to care anymore about the hollow that killed his mother. He's too busy worrying about these fucking jagoffs with hollow jaws and shit and holes in their chests. I don't know who these fuckers are, and I don't know where they came from, but they freak me out. Bleach just doesn't really engage me the way Dragon Ball Z did, and mostly because of the fact that it has so much filler. There are so many side moments in this series that irritate me. I remember the dude who had his own television show. Again, I don't remember the name. He had his own television show, and he was a ghost hunter. Ichigo saved his ass from a hollow, I think, once. And he tried to do like a little spirit bomb, and it went about this fast. Who is he? Is he still in the series? Did they drop him entirely? Why is he there? You remember the stuffed animal I made fun of? Fuck Cone. I don't like him. I don't know why he's there. He is a useless comic relief character that belongs nowhere in the series. What else can I make fun of Bleach? Like I said, I've watched a lot of it, but it's been a while. Long story short, Bleach is a shitty anime. It caters to these kids that want action, but don't really want any substance. The story is convoluted. What happened in DBZ? Oh, aliens. Superpowers. Save the world. What's going on in Bleach right now? Are they trying to save the world? Are they trying to save the Soul Society? Are they trying to save... What are they doing? I don't even know. And mostly because I stopped watching the show. I know a lot of anime fans are going to come on here and be like, well, you don't know what's going on, so how can you properly... I don't care. I really don't care. Look at this face. I don't give a fuck. You can get as mad as you want about me making fun of your little anime. Because it is shit. It is a shitty anime with a shitty story, with shitty characters, shitty plot devices, shitty bad guys, and a shit ton of filler. Fuck that anime. If you enjoy it, I don't like you. I think we should move on now. I think it's time to talk about Naruto. Naruto I have a little bit more I can make fun of because Naruto is fucking ridiculous. I knew it was fucking ridiculous when I started watching it. I tried to give this anime a chance, just like with Bleach, but it's the same sort of scenarios and same sort of issues. It's like the animes are brother and sister, Bleach being the brother and Naruto being the sister, the creepy transvestite sister. I have severe problems with this series for a number of reasons. Let's start somewhere simple. Naruto. What is it about? Ninjas. Ninjas. Okay. I've seen a movie that's really good. You guys should go on Netflix and watch it after this review. It's called Ninja Assassin. If you haven't seen that movie, you're missing out on some balls deep, awesome action. I said balls deep. Yes, I did. Ninja Assassin shows me exactly how ninjas are. Badass shadow warriors. They hide in the darkness. They use an array of different weapons. They have ninja arts and skills that allow them to heal quickly, sense danger, things like that. They're badass. And in Naruto, an anime about ninjas, we have some, what is he, 13, 14? We have some little kid dipshit with blonde hair, wearing an orange jumpsuit, running around in the open, being as loud as fucking possible, screaming, "I'm a ninja!" No, sir, you are not a ninja. Ryu Hayabusa is a ninja. Shinobi is a ninja. Hell, my left nut is more ninja-like than you. Who thought this anime was good for the ninja aspect of it? I would like to know, because I've watched this anime and seen a variety of characters, and the only thing in this anime that's even remotely ninja-like is sometimes they go poof and disappear, and they throw kunai. And yes, I know what kunai are. I know, I'm a nerd. That's one thing I can make fun of, is the fact that this anime states one thing and shows another. Naruto is not a ninja. Naruto is borderline retarded. He has severe issues in his head. You know how I can tell he has severe issues in his head? Because he's a fucking tranny. Transsexual? Not transgender. I don't think. I don't know. But if you've watched Naruto, you know he has a thing called the sexy jutsu, in which this little kid turns into a blonde girl with big honking tits. Now, when I first watched this anime, I was younger, and so animated tits was alright. It was interesting. It was censored, but it was interesting. I don't know if it's uncensored. I have no idea what the hell goes on in Japan with the show. I don't really want to know, because I'm going to get to some stuff later in this rant that is fucking creepy. He has the sexy jutsu, and he turns into a chick with big tits. I think I'm seeing why some kids like this show. Yeah. Sexy Jutsu. I wonder if that's in the games. Oh god. The games. I'll talk about those in a minute. Thank Christ Bleach only has a few games, but Naruto? Fucking ridiculous. What else can I make fun about this series? It does the same thing that Bleach does. It pulls bad guys out of its ass. Now, when the series first starts off, there is no real defining enemy. It just seems to jump between different nations. It sometimes feels like a really retarded Avatar The Last Airbender. That's what it feels like to me sometimes, because you have all these different people with little headbands, and they come from different places, and they all just kind of fucking suck. There's always these really badass dudes that seem to get their ass kicked by this group of 3 stupid-ass kids. And while I'm on the subject, there is one redeeming factor about this show that I personally enjoyed. It's a character. I do not like Naruto. I do not like Sasuke. I do not like Sakura. I do not like Kakashi. I fucking hated the pervy sage. He's called the pervy sage. Japan, if I may stop the rant for one moment, may I ask, what is your fascination with perversion? I know you think it's funny, but when it comes over here to America, it's just fucking creepy. Seriously. Please stop. Sign. America. I did not like any of these characters. I did not like Tsunade. I didn't like any of these characters. The character I liked was Zabuza. And I know that some people are probably cringing hearing that because he pretty much was only in like a few episodes. I liked him though. He looked badass. And he had a big ass fucking sword. I liked his character. He was cool. That's the only thing I'm going to say nice about Naruto. The problem with Zabuza is he had a ladyboy following him around. It was kind of creepy. When I first watched that anime, I was like, who's this chick? She's a boy? Japan! Seriously! Fucking stop it! Oh my god, you confused my dick. Speaking of confused dicks, let's look at one of Naruto's most prominent bad guys. Let's not start on his fascination with Sasuke, which quite frankly creeps me right the fuck out. Let's start on the fact that Orochimaru is a fucking ladyboy. Orochimaru is a she-male. Orochimaru is a tranny. Orochimaru is a chick with a dick. If I can say that properly to y'all. And I know some anime fans are probably typing up right now, no, he's not. It's actually this, and this. I don't give a fuck. You can write it and I'll just ignore it. I don't give a fuck. Orochimaru is a ladyboy. The group of heroes were getting their asses kicked by a she-male for half the fucking series. And Sasuke is with that. Creepy. I don't know what the interest in this show is. You have a lot of stuff that doesn't make any real sense to me. Number one, these are not fucking ninjas. I would rather them be something else entirely, but ninja they are not. There is a lot of creepy sexual shit that goes way under some kids' radars. I catch every bit of it. That show's fucked up. There are ladyboys everywhere. It's creepy. But, if there's one thing that Naruto does way worse than Bleach, it's the video games. I cannot name the number of times Corey has been like, dude, I've been playing Naruto Uzumaki Chronicles, whatever part it is. Dude, I've been playing that shit like all day. Corey doesn't sound like that, I'll just let you know. And I'm sitting here like, I'm gonna go kill myself now, because I'm friends with a Narutard. Fucking Naruto games. I'm not even real big on fighting games anymore. I've kind of grown out of them. Hell, I didn't even play Mortal Kombat 9 until a couple of weeks ago when I hung out with my homie Joshua. And, you know, I learned pretty fast and started whooping his ass with Baraka. But if there's one thing Naruto shouldn't be, it's a fucking fighting game. Let me say something. When you're buying an anime-based game, it's already got a stamp of shit on it because it's based on an anime. Same with movie tie-in games. Same with book tie-in games. Yes, those happen. Actually, I need to take that statement back because Metro 2033 fucking rocks. But Metro Last Light's gonna be good. I need to get back on the rant. You already have a stamped shit, a shit stamp of... You already have a shit stamp of approval on the game case. And when it's just a fighting game, you know you've wasted money. I don't know who these people are that waste $60 on a Naruto fighting game, but if I was going to at least make a game based on an anime, do you know what it would be? An action-adventure game. I don't know why it is that games, even the DBZ games, fucking suck. And the few that they tried to make adventure-y suck too. You've got this whole world before you, all these different nations, I call them nations, all these different villages, clans, the leaf, the smoke, the water, all these different places, a world you can explore and go through, jumping through the trees, all ninja style, and fighting random bandits and bad guys as you go through the journey, and they're a bunch of fucking fighting games. Naruto is essentially the Call of Duty of anime games. Do you realize this? You buy the same fucking game. Same characters and fighting and all that bullshit. Really. Oh my word. What else can I say about these anime? They don't have any real substance to them. They don't have any real character. I know some people have watched these and found them to be deep, and I just don't see it there. Maybe I'm a different kind of anime viewer. Maybe. Or maybe I'm not a drooling fucking moron. Of course, then again, the trolls think I am that too. But when I look at Naruto, I see something that this anime right here would step on. When I look at Naruto, all I can do is hope that Alucard would tear him a new asshole. When I look at Bleach, I'd like to see Goku just Kamehameha that shit. I've seen so much stuff from these two animes. I've heard so much stuff about these fans on Facebook. I've gotten to where I start unfriending people if they talk too much about these anime. I saw the other day a picture. We all know about our internet memes. I saw a picture of Goku sitting there like this, going, "Oh really, Naruto is better than Dragon Ball Z? Tell me again how Rasengan can destroy a planet." I've heard arguments like that. I saw a comment the other day where one dude said Dragon Ball Z was the best anime ever. And I disagree with him on that, because Dragon Ball Z is a good anime, but it's not the best anime ever. I mean, there's way better anime out there. It's a really good fighting anime if you want to go genre. But he commented and said that that's the best anime ever. And I saw one comment that said, Naruto! And I went ballistic on this kid. I said hateful shit. And I don't regret any of it. Because if you are actually a fan of Naruto, there must be something missing in your head. Probably a brain. Just throwing that out there. If I had to choose between these two anime, like if somebody sat me down and forced me to watch this shit, which I doubt anybody could make me do anything I don't want to do. You know, I'm 21 and I weigh 270 something pounds. You can't stop me. But if somebody sat me down and said, you're going to watch either Naruto or Bleach in their entirety, you're going to marathon this shit. Do I get to eat? Of course you do, fat ass. What about drink? We've got plenty of Sobe. If somebody sat me down and said, you have to pick between these two, I would probably go with Bleach. Is that because it's better? No. Is it because it's less stupid? Yes. Bleach and Naruto are two animes that, in my opinion, ruined anime for me. I can't watch anime on TV anymore, and I couldn't enjoy the new Toonami lineup because I saw they were showing Bleach. I'm not going to sit through fucking Bleach to stay up and watch some other anime. I don't know about Dead Man Wonderland or Cashin Sins. I haven't watched those. Yes, this is turning into a Toonami thing. My bad. But I can't really watch anime on television anymore because of Naruto and Bleach. I sat through these two anime through about 100 episodes. I didn't mention when I stopped watching Naruto. I stopped watching Naruto around the time when you found out Orochimaru was a ladyboy. Like, when all that nasty dude shit went away and it was like, oh, petite and semi-cute, I was like, okay, Dick's confused again. I'm not watching you anymore. That's when I stopped watching that anime. But I watched these anime for about, over 100 episodes, and there was just nothing there. Oh, man. I come to my last grievance with these animes. My last grievance, and then I'll be done with this rant. They're too fucking long! These anime are long as shit. Let me explain something to you. When you need over 100 episodes in your anime, you have failed to tell the story. I got ADD, and I stayed for over 100 episodes. I did real good to try and give these anime a chance. But when I look at other anime that are able to tell their stories in half the time, it makes me question the quality of these anime as well. The only other series I've stuck with for so long is probably Inuyasha. I don't know how many episodes there are for Inuyasha, but I very much enjoyed that anime. And it had a fuck ton more character than fucking Naruto or Bleach. But when I look at other anime like Blood Plus, which is an excellent anime, you need to see it, as well as the movie Blood the Last Vampire. Blood Plus has 50 episodes. Season 1 has 25, Season 2 has 25. 50 episodes. Excellent anime. Very little filler bullshit. Very good. 50 episodes. And Naruto and Bleach are on what episode now? Exactly. What about other anime? Like Samurai Champloo, which is another one I have back there, I just remembered. Samurai Champloo is over in 24 episodes. Half of Blood Plus. 24 episodes, and it's over. Simple. Anime like Fooly Cooly. Fooly Cooly has 6 episodes. Anime like Afro Samurai, the series. There's only 5 episodes. Anime like Read or Die. Read or Die is technically a movie, but I'm going to say it's 2 episodes for the safety of this joke. Read or Die has only 2 episodes. Holy shit, if you watch Adult Swim, then you had to see Grognak the Barbarian. It had 1 fucking episode! And I missed that one. Because that 1 episode was bitching. We need more Grognak the Barbarian. When you have to go over 100 episodes to tell your story, you failed pretty good. That's why I can't get into these big shows. I see my friends liking True Blood and House and Grey's Anatomy, and when I look at that, I just want to kill myself too, because I'm like, we're getting too fucking old. I like The Walking Dead. I'm going to watch that forever, but I see all these big shows that go on for so many seasons and episodes, and all I can think at one point is, why don't you get some conclusion already? Why don't you get to a climax? So I can move on with my life and watch something else. It's not about me being bored with this series, it's about me wanting to see the culmination of what you presented me. And with Bleach and Naruto, it doesn't ever feel like it culminates. With Dragon Ball Z, it did the same thing, yes, I know. I'm being a little biased towards Dragon Ball Z. It always seemed like there was going to be just another big bad guy. They were going to get their asses kicked, they were never going to fight, and they were going to win. But with Naruto and Bleach, it's so much more egregious to me. And I can't stand it. Yes, I used a big word, egregious. Look it up. I can't stand these anime. I can't stand anyone that likes them. I'm barely friends with Corey because he will not shut the fuck up about Naruto. It drives me crazy. Dude, Naruto is so good. And Bleach, oh dude. I was nice, and out of the kindness of my heart one time, he asked me, we were in Walmart and he didn't have any money. He's like, dude, the new Bleach movie is out. I know his voice changed again. Could you like totally buy that for me? And all I could think was, I think I'd rather set my money on fire than buy that fucking piece of shit. But because I'm a good friend, I bought him that shitty little movie. And I never watched it. Usually if I buy somebody something, like a movie or a game or something, I'll eventually borrow it and experience it for myself. I'd give a fuck less about Bleach. So much multimedia. These animes have ruined for me. But it goes even further than the anime. With Naruto, there's so much merchandise I have to deal with. So many friends in high school that would wear the fucking headbands. I just wanted to choke their fucking necks. I had one friend one time who, if I can do it right, he did this thing right here. I think this is how they do it. The little Naruto ninja bullshit. He did this crap right here, and I literally grabbed his fingers and broke them because I was just like, fuck you with that shit. I hate that shit. It's okay at Comic Con. It's okay at Anime Expo. You can go there and do your little cosplay shit. But when I'm sitting in history class, I don't want to see that fucking headband. Fuck you. I didn't have to deal with that crap in college, though, because they matured eventually. And now they're doing crack. Hope you've enjoyed this long video. Wow. Been sitting here for a while, haven't you? If you are, in fact, an anime fan, and you want my opinion on some of these animes, or if you'd like me to review some animes, you go ahead and comment about that, and I'll probably get around to it, because I've been meaning to talk about these two anime for a while. They fucking suck. Bad. If you're a pissed off Bleach or Naruto fan, oh, please comment so I can call you all kinds of mean names. Please, please. If you enjoyed this rant, share it with your friends. If you didn't, okay. I'm tired. I've got to go put my anime back on my shelf now. And future videos are coming. If I get around to getting the fucking 360 to work proper, I will probably start doing consistent Let's Plays. But of course, as usual, I have problems and it's overheating now. Wonderful. I wonder who the first troll will be saying, oh, it's overheating because it's a Naruto fan. Ugh. God. I will block you. Take care, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the video. Comment, rate, do all that stuff. I don't know. I don't have any information on the inner workings of YouTube. Take care and fucking watch out for Narutards.